What's up? Hopefully my audio is better. Alright, let's go. If this would start. I got my controller connected, but shoot. It's weird. It wasn't I hit A, but for some reason it wasn't going through. I'll figure it out later. Hopefully it works while I'm playing though. Okay, it worked. Alright, let's go back to our tank. I don't remember what the name of the classes are. But I picked the tank. Continue game. I really like the music that they have for this main menu or character menu here before you start playing. I like that bass. Oh yeah, Jakob is still alive. But this might soon change. He's being held hostage by a gang in Rifttown. I feel like when this game comes out, this area is going to be open. Maybe they probably closed it for the demo. Enter Hound's warehouse. Travel initiated. Jacob is still alive, but this might soon change. He's being held hostage by a gang in Rifttown. Dang it. I can't get past that part. Next time, I'll get it.
I'm looking for Yakub Dubrovsky.
Go away. Listen, asshole. You got a gun pointed right at your...
So I guess I am... I have complete control of my powers already. I would have thought that he would know how to do that, you know? Maybe it's too soon. Too soon for me. And since I'm a tank, I get healed when I'm nearby the characters that I kill. So this is nice, you know, for a bit. But now characters are, the enemies are more spongy. Now that I'm in, oh shoot. Since I kind of passed the first stages of the game, learning the tools of the trade, seems like they made it more difficult for me. Wow, there's like a lot of people here. Oh shoot, I'm dead. Psych. Look at my health go up. I wonder what's happening here. Oh, okay, so that's just a quarter health. I'll have to recover when I kill these guys. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a sniper rifle. I feel like I should be throwing a grenade, but I don't have any. Wow, I suck. Dude! I didn't even hit the guy. There we go. It's not like I can quick scope. Why are they, oh yeah, that's right, I broke in. I was about to ask, why are they, tagging me? And then I remembered I broke inside. But the real question is, why did why did my character decide to do that? So those were some new enemies. They were mainly focused on melee, and they were really trying to get me away from doing any kind of camping. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so I could do damage from there. I need to practice the range on my little ground pound ability. Just now, I just used my hardened ability, which is like the main ability I have right now, where I use LB and RB. It was like almost like I hardened, like it was like a shield basically. I'm too far away to get that health. Oh shoot. These guys are tough since they're really chasing after you. That's pretty cool. You're always moving. Can't really stay in one spot. They got grenades and everything.
Now, where's Jakob?
Oh, I'm trying to get Jakob out of here. That's right. Parker territory. Sweet, we got some loot. Resource pickup. You will automatically pick up resources dropped by your enemies. If you approach them, check your inventory to see your current amount of resources. Let's see what I got. Cool. Okay, so it automatically sorts it out which ones I can switch out. That's pretty neat. This is a shotgun. I don't know if I want that right now, but we'll give it a shot. Let's switch out the sniper. Quest map. Hound's warehouse. Bunch of locked areas. Sweet. Got more loot here. Got a different handgun, more powerful. Dismantle. You can dismantle unnecessary items. For crafting resources, mark them by right stick and hold Y to perform the action. Cool. Got some resources down here. What is this? Scrap. Good quality screws and bolts. Local currency used to buy wares from vendors. Drops from human enemies. Chest and soul items. leather. Animal and beast hide used to improve armor pieces and crafting. Drops from creatures, chests, and disassembled armor parts. Iron, common ore used to improve weapons and crafting. Drops from ores, chests, and disassembled weapons. Titanium, rare ore used to improve item rarity to epic and for leveling items. Drops from tougher enemies and disassembled epic and legendary items. Shards are used in crafting to raise specific attributes of equipment, gained when disassembling weapons and armor. That's weird. They didn't let me do multiple. I'll have to try it on another one. Maybe I wasn't pressing the button right. Alright, let's bust up the shotgun at first.
Nice eyes. Hey! Whoa. Whoa, sorry guys. I thought this was the bathroom.
You know, he's pretty confident that he won't die. I don't understand. Like, you just got your powers.
You okay?
You don't know what you're capable of, you know?
Been a while.
I know you.
Come on, you don't recognize him?
Kurva! Then I thought you were dead.
You'll soon be dead if you don't get your ass to Shears right now.
Sure. All right. Come meet me there when you're ready.
Everything's fine. He's not like, hey, you're out of cryo sleep.
Shira, I got Jakob out in one piece. He's on his way to you.
That old drunk just refuses to die. Well, you should come join us. We have some catching up to do.
Return point. This is a return point. You can use it to fast travel back to camp or any explorer flags you have captured. Return points are one way only. After accessing an explorer flag or return point, fast travel, blah 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 blah. Meet with Jakob and Shira at her command. Cool. Change appearance. Cool, so I can just swap out phases. Basically everything. Change everything. Alright, so now I'm back in action. Let me change the beard. Get that cut a little bit. Get that haircut. Let's change it. Let's switch to Mohawk now. Let's see how we like it. White hair? Nah. It'd be cool if they can expand the colors of the hair. Like green and blue and red and stuff. Unless if they're gonna limit that for like purchasing purposes.
Please, I haven't eaten for days. Too many things.
Cheated! You cheated!
I find some
Wait,
semblance of comfort.
When did I get a helmet? I don't remember wearing that. I guess when you get I guess when I picked it up it automatically got put on my head, so that's cool. I guess if you don't have a piece of equipment, it's just gonna fill it right in. Now what's this? Because you got the head, torso, legs, calves, maybe? talk to Shira. That guy looks cool though, Mr. Telekinesis. He just walks around
No,
like
because he won't.
powerful.
Because he can do what the fuck he wants.
Hey, never been so happy to see a familiar face. You haven't aged a day.
You got old, my friend. In the hallway, that was Seth. What was he doing here?
Ignoring our pleas for help.
I thought he was on your side.
Seth, he's not on anyone's side. The insurgents have altered their walking nightmares. We're lucky Seth shows up to fight them back sometimes, but only if it fits whatever the hell game he's playing. Hey, damn it. What are you...
You have no idea how bad it is, Outrider. We thought we escaped the apocalypse. We thought we could start over again here. But we were wrong. I was wrong.
Shira.
Do you know why I'm in charge? Because I'm the only officer left alive. The insurgents at our door, they're feral, sadistic. They have us surrounded. We're low on food and bullets. And if those freaks don't kill us, this planet will!
Welcome back.
The black fungus in the forest. We never found a cure. The mountains are filled with abominations. And the anomaly storms get bigger every year. We don't have much time left. If we don't find a way out of this valley, if we don't find a miracle, this last shred of humanity is over.
Shira.
Well, would you look at that?
I can do things now. I don't understand, but maybe there's a reason.
Yes, you are. I guess I know why I saved your damn life all those years ago.
I'm sure this isn't exactly what you had in mind.
I'm not complaining.
Still, I don't get it. The day we landed, that storm, it tore Cuthbert apart, but not me. Why? Why was I...
Altered? Who the hell knows? When those storms hit, some get ripped inside out, some turn pink polka dot, and a few come back. Fucking immortal.
Nothing about the anomaly makes sense. It disrupts the laws of nature. It mutates whatever it touches. Early on, the ECA's best scientists tried to understand the storms, to tame them. None survived.
I guess you got lucky, boss. Or maybe not.
All I care about is that you are on our side. Our only supply line is blocked by an altar that our weapons cannot touch. Out by the old solar array. Seth had no interest in helping us, but now, you're here.
Hell, why not? Maybe I can buy humanity another day.
Lieutenant? What the hell was that?
The whole front line just collapsed! Like an earthquake, all right? I think we lost our whole first line of defenses!
On my way. Go, go, go!
Go where, bro?
Hey, in case I don't get another chance, I tried to find you, but it all went to shit. We had to run for our lives.
Forget it. I'm alive. We should have been dead 10 times over, if not for Tanner, if not for Shira. I'm the one with dues to pay now, Yakum.
Boss, I missed you. It's good to have you back. Now go beat that alter's ass for us, so we can get back in this goddamn fight.
I'm pretty impressed by all the stuff that they have available already. With only the stuff that they had from the ships that they brought.
Outrider, be careful out there.
Level 4!
It's bad.
I'll see what I can do.
Gravity leap.
Shira, I still got about 30 years of questions to catch up on.
So if you make it back in one piece, come and ask me. But I don't promise I'll have all the answers.
New side quests are unlocked when you When you progress through the main storyline, new side quests will become available. Check out the radar world map for new quest icons. Gravity leap. Carve a path to the solar tower.
Hey, man. Why can't we just get the altar to go at him?
Any altar that fight with us are a luxury soldier, not a crutch for you to lean on.
Form a line! Hey, I'm talking to you.
Motherfucker's got a damned Outriders jet.
Yeah,
What you
talk to this
see
guy.
is what you get.
I can't remember if I talked to him last time. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. It's so funny that they have sales on that stuff. I feel like early on it's pointless to buy stuff when you're just gonna get looted,
Ain't
you
nothing
know?
free.
Side quest up ahead.
Examine my
Chang.
wares, revered one. I guarantee at least one will strike your fancy. Come, see what wonders I have for sale.
Another time, mister. I'm having one shitty day.
Bitter wind blows for us all. Come, how about a little hot tea?
Accept. That music though.
Not much of an inventory.
Don't mind all this crap, honored one. I keep all the good stuff.
Should have paid, old man.
Whoa.
You're altered. I didn't know.
Think I care? He was about to show me the good stuff.
Just acting on orders.
Whose orders?
Barker, he runs the Hounds gang. He's trying to take out all the vendors in Rift Town. It won't work for him.
Gosh.
First fucking day.
Man. Sucks for that guy. Quest tracking. Quest list, choose a chosen title to track it. You can track one quest.
What the hell happened?
The insurgents dug underneath my troops, blew the whole goddamn front to hell. If you can't open the supply line, we're done for.
Leader of the Hounds. Leader of the gang known as the Hounds, Barker terrorizes the merchants of Rift Town with the help of his thugs. His latest attempt to seize more control over the marketplace saw many merchants killed or abducted, with the aim of establishing his own underground cartel. Since Barker's rise to power in the gang, the Hounds became an ever greater thorn in Shira Gutman's side. Barker recognizes he can never best the ECA and has no intention to. He is happy for the ECA to hold insurgents at bay, while he takes advantage of the internal turmoil and builds his kingdom within a kingdom. He hides among the general population, making his kennel deep inside the bottom level of the slums. He's typically been careful not to overextend his reach and provoke the Grand Marshal too much, although that seems to be changing. Cool. Oh, is this the guy with... Yeah, Mr. Chang. A bitter wind blows for us all. Vendor in Rift Town. A typical junk seller in Rift Town, but atypically pleasant and friendly, Mr. Chang was protective of his business. He struggled to maintain in war. Mr. Chang was murdered in cold blood at the hand of a thug working for the Hounds. The ECA supplies most of the standard equipment to their soldiers, but merchants can provide the extra bit of firepower or protection with custom and higher quality weaponry and armor, at least for those who can afford it. While anyone is free to trade their gear, the ECA tightly controls who is allowed to set up shop within its territory, and their paranoia to prevent another insurgency. Other than that, it's Wild West rules. Weapons on Enoch are as common as bread used to be on Earth. Now, a piece of bread costs a fortune. The merchants have been known to take advantage of the lack of competition by coming together to form cartels and fix prices. This collusion is why, for some, the Hounds' attempts to take over the merchants' businesses isn't entirely unjustified. Shira Gutman, Grand Marshal of Rifttown. She says, can you imagine what this world will look like in a few months, a few years? A brand new civilization, a second chance. Okay, here's the added part, because I had read the previous part earlier. 31 years after the landing, Shira is nearly unrecognizable. She has ascended to Grand Marshal of Rifttown, one of the ECA's Council of Grand Marshals, leading the war against the insurgents. The buoyant daydreamer you met on landing day has become a hardened pragmatist and a woman of commanding presence. For decades, Shira's concern has been stopping her sector from falling apart. She could not afford to hope anything more until you appeared on her doorstep. Seth, he's altered. One of the few altered fighting on the side of the ECA. Seth's mass power is one of the reasons the ECA still survives, but like the rest of his altered kin, he is unpredictable, unreliable, and not entirely sane. You almost fell victim to Seth when you first encountered him in No Man's Land, and it was only his noticing your Outriders uniform that saved you. He appears to still hold some respect for the Outriders, long after their myth was tarnished and lost for most. Jakob Dabrowski, Grumbling Mechanic. He says, believe me, boss, I want this work, you have no idea, but people don't change. Alright, so here's a continuation. 31 years after landing on Enoch, you were sent on a mission to find Jakob, who had been captured by a group of thugs, the Hounds, and rescued him, earning an earful of grumbling and not even a thank you. Jakob has clearly not changed. Jakob has left the life and ideals of the Outriders behind. He's now a crack mechanic under Grand Marshal Shira Gutman's employ, capable of keeping any set of wheels turning. Jakob nonetheless prefers to laze around and gripe about his predicament from his comfortable cocoon of fatalism. Jakob was pleasantly surprised to find you alive, but he has a creeping feeling this joy will be short-lived. Enoch Colonization Authority. Continuation. After the destruction brought on by the anomaly storms, the colony was thrown into chaos, unable to grow crops or produce medicine, and with most electronics destroyed by an anomaly, the ECA began to lose control of the first city. Riots and further storms forced the ECA to consolidate their assets and relocate to Rifttown. Those rioters and troublemakers that were left behind saw themselves as exiles, cast out from a world order that no longer valued their continued existence. It was not long before the exiles launched an insurgency against the authority. A 30-year war of attrition followed. Battle after battle was fought over the few dwindling resources left over the same stretches of ground that has been dug up and formed into trenches, ground that changed hands as often as the weather. The president and many other top officials of the ECA were killed, leading to structural changes in the leadership and Shira Gutman becoming Grand Marshal. The colony's original population of 500,000 dwindled down to tens of thousands. A generation was born into war and died in war, knowing nothing else. Anomaly storms continued ravaging the land. History gave way to propaganda. Propaganda gave way to a single axiom: the enemy must be eliminated. The Insurgents. A History of Madness by R.T. Elliott, the official archive. Realizing the Enoch Colonization Authority has abandoned them, leaving them utterly exposed to Enoch's horrors, a revolutionary group formed, calling themselves Exiles. These insurgents, as the ECA calls them, launched an all-out assault against the authority. Despite their superior numbers, the insurgents' inferior weaponry, training, and discipline resulted in their attacks being easily rebuffed. The insurgents cause seemed all but lost, but the ECA was in for an ugly surprise. Soon after the storm started coming, the first altar began emerging among the insurgents. The power and fury of these first monstrosities were enough to turn the tide of war. The ECA's panicked, failed attempts at first killing the insurgents and their leaders, and then peace brokering were met with derision. The insurgents were out for blood. Today, the insurgents are ruled by merciless, altered warlords who believed themselves to be gods, near mortals who bathe in the horror of war, feeding their flock with hatred towards the ECA and nihilistic lust for death. The Hounds, crime syndicate. A criminal syndicate based in Rifttown, the Hounds partake in all kinds of petty and organized crime, from selling contraband to protection, racketeering, and murder. The Hounds have marked their turf in the lower levels of Rifttown and conduct many of the illicit operations there, where the ECA's reach is the weakest. Elements of the Hounds first appeared during Bruno Nyberg's ECA presidency. Nyberg responded to the rise in crime by condemning those who were involved in illegal acts and comparing them to a pack of rabid hounds and mongrels. The Hounds have carried such titles proudly ever since. The Hounds started as a small gang of youths who accomplished little more than stealing some food or fuel, with the authorities paying them no mind. Over the years, as the ECA's power and authority waned, the Hounds have been taking advantage of the situation, recruiting the increasingly disenfranchised and bolstering their numbers. They are now considered a force to be reckoned with. Awesome. Let's see. Warzone Valley. That's a lot. A History of Madness by Archie Elliott, the official archive. 31 years ago, the once green valley that stretched between the forest and mountains formed the habitable zone. This small expanse is where the colonists first established their presence on Enoch. Now the valley is a war zone made up of trenches and squalid settlements. Dugouts, saps, and a meandering maze of trench formations scar the valley. A smattering of fortifications and bunkers interrupt the monotony. The northern region is occupied by the insurgents, the southern by the ECA. The front line of war moves constantly and is rarely ever a straight line. The conflict is decidedly stagnant, both sides achieving as many victories as they suffer defeats. On the front lines can be found the most unfortunate, living in rudimentary shelters built to offer a little cover from rain and anomaly storms, and even less cover from artillery fire. Their living quarters are practically outposts, and to jump too high out of bed is to invite a sniper's bullet. Alright. ECA Fortress. Well, let's see here. Built inside deep ravines, Rifttown was built as a response to the storms that ravaged the first city, a safe haven that would provide natural protection from the anomaly's destruction. The ECA moved here after evacuating from a ruined first city, and Rifttown has served as a crucial location ever since. Walking through the streets of this place, however, reveals the wretched conditions people live in. Neighborhoods of slums, the threat of death in every corner, all greeted by the tired, hollow eyes of Rifttown's starving residents. Operation Shelter Scout Report. We have discovered a prime location we wish to submit for consideration to satisfy the objectives of this operation. There is a complex of rifts and ravines nestled beneath the mountains to the southwest of this valley. Walking through these ravines, there was not even a gust of wind able to pierce through them. They would serve as an ideal natural barrier against any storm that passed, and the narrow passes would greatly simplify the challenges to fortify and protect any settlement erected here. However, we would recommend the reinforcement of the cliffsides to prevent any imminent disaster by sudden rockfall or avalanche. We are confident the ravines are wide enough to accommodate all essential ECA personnel and infrastructure. The rifts are also a natural barrier in the event we need to close the gates to keep out non-essential personnel. History and lore. The anomaly. Enoch's mysterious energy. The aberrant energy extant on planet Enoch has been dubbed the anomaly because it follows few laws of known physics. Its remorselessly violent storms create pockets of distortion where rules like gravity, time, and even the physical manifestation of atoms becomes unpredictable. The first recorded manifestation was on landing day, when the Outriders tasked with securing the landing area wandering right into one of the anomaly's storm-like manifestations. Very few walked out. In the years since, the colony has learned to shelter in rifts, caves, and other structures when the storms arrive. But the anomaly's electromagnetic field has had even more devastating effects than the storms. First was the erasing of the colony's digital drives, filled with all the knowledge from Earth. Then came the slow decimating of any complex electronics, which led to the mass awakening. The whole tragic debacle that set the colony of the course to war. Many have raised the question, why wasn't the anomaly detected by Earth's instruments during the exhaustive study of its habitability? Had they known, certainly Enoch would never have been selected for colonization. Well, alright, we're clear with lore. Let's go. Journal entry unlocked. Mr. Chang already did that. Front lines, co-op voting. All players. Okay. One sec, guys. Alright.
Anyone under there? Make a noise if you can hear us!
Nothing.
Damn it! We had a full squad stationed here!
I wonder what that icon is over there. Guess I'll find out, right? Maybe I should look at the map. Okay. Unknown area, quest available for pickup. Now in space.
We just got
All these people look like they're just chilling.
Orders. That Captain Reiner killed whoever was left to give us orders, dumbass. No man's
Okay, boss. Do you see a big tower? That's where you need to get. The old solar tower. But it's a mess out there. Everything's upside down.
Yeah, I noticed. Don't worry, I'm carving my way through it.
That's crazy. Let's switch to the shotgun. Now we're just gonna run out of here. You know what? What's over here? Looks like I can't fall off. That's good. Well, I'm about to just dominate all these people. Can I get some backup over here, please? Oh wow. I didn't expect that to like get destroyed. They're really they're really good at making you move around. It's these melee guys that I'm like really concerned about. That guy looked like deformed. Alright. Going with the shotgun. Wow. I didn't expect all that damage. Dude, that was awesome. Wow. That was awesome. Look at that. Wow. Wow, even the blood's running down. That's some good detail, am I right? Can I go in here? Nope. Alright, let's switch this up. Switch my gear up. Any new weapons? Oh yeah, that's a sniper rifle. Here we go. Here we are. Alright, let's see if I can mark both of these. Okay, perfect. I must have not just pressed it good enough, hard enough the last time. Okay, so this is for the hands. My force powers. Explorer flag. This is an explorer flag. Once you capture it, you can fast travel between the explorer flags and region and your camp. Explorer flags cannot be captured or used during combat. It's crazy. Alright. Loot. Or collectible. Yeah. Journal entry unlocked. The coming end. Wow, that's a lot. History of Earth, the coming end. The point of no return, article year 2048. The latest earthquake's epicenter was recorded in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, down the fault line that courses between Africa and South America. Although the Richter scale does not technically have an upper limit, the seismometers have failed to provide consistent readings on just how intense the quake was. As residents of neighboring coastal areas will attest. However, their houses and workplaces crumbled first before the ruins were swept away by the following tsunami. For those cities that still stood, no effort at evacuation could have prevented the ensuing catastrophe. Rio de Janeiro was struck approximately 2 hours and 17 minutes after the earthquake occurred. Many flocked to the city hills, seeking the highest altitudes they could reach. But the second ocean water reached even the feet of the Cristo Redentor, atop Corcovado Mountain, which stands more than 2,000 feet above ground. Most of the city's population, which numbered at 12 million, is missing together with tens of thousands of travelers. Fortaleza, Cape Town, St. Lucia, Lagos, Puerto Rico, the same story repeats for many cities and islands caught in the path of this mega tsunami. This disaster followed several others that have occurred in the last decade. Their increasing intensity, combined with an overwhelming number of scientific studies urging for action, forced world leaders to confirm that more disasters like this will follow, ultimately rendering the planet uninhabitable by the middle of the 23rd century. Perhaps the world's leaders believed 200 years and would be so far removed in time to allay people's worries. Perhaps they thought that promising to save billions of our great-to-great grandchildren would satisfy us. But for half the world's population, or for half the world's people, as things currently stand, their cups aren't exactly overflowing, and in a dying world, they all know which lives hold priority. Alright. Oh shoot. I thought it was a cutscene. Nope. Alright, let's just, should we go guns blazing on this? I mean, aren't we always? Nice. Oh shoot. Ooh. Nice. Oh yeah, I forget. Alright, let's try our new ability, RB over there. See what we got. Oh, that was cool. For a second there, I don't know how I was missing. Man, this is way too awesome. I really like this combat. Got him. Just checking for loot. Anything I missed? Nope. Was that a knife? Am I gonna have like an unlimited amount of knives? Oh, that's like some weird tool, I guess. Goodles? Gooples? Goodies? Oh, I'm stupid. New items. Thank you very much. It's weird that I have to mark it first. I feel like I should just hold Y and be able to, you know, dismantle it. But I guess it's safer that way, so you don't make a dumb mistake, you know? Wait a second. Oh, okay. Alright, let's get rid of this one. I like how the guns are all just bronze and rusty looking. They're really gonna bring us some like sweet looking weapons, I bet. All colorful. Interrupts and resistance. Altered enemies and anomaly enhanced creatures can cast their own abilities and protect against your skills. Interrupting skills. A filling casting bar shows that an enemy is concentrating to use their ability. You can hit a casting enemy with your interrupt keyword skill to stop them. Building resistance. When you use skills that interrupt or immobilize elite enemies, those enemies build up resistance. This is indicated by the symbol icon turning blue when resistance has built up and the enemy gets engulfed in a blue aura. Effect resistance. Blue aura indicates that an enemy is temporarily immune to interrupt and immobilizing effects. You cannot interrupt an enemy's abilities while he is in this state. The bar around the icon indicates how long this effect will last. Oh, this is Outriders. This is the demo. It's on basically everything except for the Switch. I don't think it's on the Switch. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Google Stadia. Right now I'm on the PC. Do I have any skills though available? No, not yet. I guess when I'm at level 6. Gravity leap. This is pretty cool. Leap into the air and strike your targets from above, dealing 128 damage and interrupting enemies within a small radius of the area you land. Fortify yourself against 65% of incoming damage for 8 seconds for under golem. Earthquake. Seismic interrupt. Oh, that's the interrupt for. Okay, cool. Release a shockwave to deal 64 damage and interrupt all enemies in front of you. Alright, so I'm gonna have to use that for this guy here I'm about to face. Whoa, what? What just happened? Dude, he's just like hanging out in the open. He's not even saying anything to me, you know? Figured he'd talk a little bit, you know? Like, hey man, why don't you join us? Oh shoot, man, he's freezing me. Oh crap, man, all these grenades in the air. I'm freaking loading right now? Ooh, that's a good weapon. It's like a heavy gun. Oh shoot, dude. So many guys here. Oh man, freaking reload. good thing I had my armor on. I'm about to freaking die. Oh, dude, that sucks. Okay. Next time, I get this. I only have 20. I have 20 bullets in this machine gun that I have. Alright. Only 1 damage? Oh man. Dude, I'm gonna die so fast. Okay, let's calm down here. All right, so my character, by the way, when I'm close to the enemy that I kill, I can heal. That's the abilities I have as a tank. When I'm this far, I won't get healing. Oh man, we need the pistol. Dude, I can't even hit him right. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting the B button when I just want to run away. When I want to roll out of there, I'm trying to hit. When I'm trying to get in cover, it's A, but I keep hitting B for that. And we got another tank here. At least I got some ammo. Sucks. I wonder if my leaping ability will get him from up there. Yep, that's awesome. Dang, now I need the sniper rifle. Do I still have it? Oh great, it pauses. Alright, let's switch this. Well, I have a lot of ammo now. Okay, let's switch the shotgun out. Wait, this is just a rifle. I must have just got this. Yeah, this is new. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, so Outriders is basically like Destiny / Anthem.
This place reminds me of that mission in Damascus.
I never played Anthem, but the concept with the storms and
I
stuff.
had to save your ass from that machete-wielding mob.
More like the time I had to save your sorry ass from that redneck mob storming DC.
Those missions felt like we were fighting for a reason. But this shithole, it's never been worth fighting for.
So what's it all about for you then?
Just trying to live another day. Boss, we're barely holding on.
It sounds like I chose a good day to wake up then.
I didn't want to interrupt the conversation, so I was waiting. And these flag points are like checkpoints that I can come back to and fast travel to whenever I'm from the camp. So now I should be able to go to camp right now if I wanted to. But I won't. Oh yeah, the melee enemies are really tough. What's really in this game, the AI is like really smart, and they really the developers made it to where you really can't like camp because they're really getting after you, throwing grenades where the melee guys are coming after you, and see all these dudes are running. I don't know why they're just standing there, but that's like a first. Usually they're like non-stop running after me. I don't have that much ammo though. Alright. See that? It's crazy. Wow, I can't hit anybody. Oh, duh. There's freaking restock crate here. That helps.
Jacob, I'm seeing a lot of dead people. They look like they've been sautéed.
Shit. Be careful.
Cool, that's the first mineral that I've ever came across so far. Nice. I think I just got a lens. Oh no. Just a sniper rifle. They make you use right stick to like mark all these guns, or mark your inventory so that you can scrap them. Almost missed one. maybe a mini
reached
boss
the solar
fight?
tower. I'm going in.
What are you seeing in there?
Some kind of weird electrical sparks flying everywhere.
Means you're getting close. This altar, did I not mention? He's a goddamn electro freak.
You mean he lights up light bulbs?
More like flash frying everything for a mile. Look, I know you've always been able to handle yourself, but this son of a bitch is on a whole other level.
As of recently, so am I.
Yeah, so your character's like super overconfident in his abilities all of a sudden? It's like he knows how to do everything? When the character just woke up from cryo sleep? Oh, that's great. I'm glad they have that checkpoint there. Oh yeah, Outriders I think comes out in April. Dang. Quite the entrance. Alright, this guy's awesome. I like this guy. Why does he need a gun? Seems like he doesn't need that. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna shoot you. Ah, that's cool. And it takes a lot of damage. I can't run fast enough for this guy. Oh shoot, man, this guy like freaking teleports. Oh, I'm so dead. Why am I climbing on the box? Dude. Wow. At least I don't lose anything, you know? His name is Goss. Alright, sniper. What else do I got? I don't have anything. I mean, I could go back to the tower, but for what? Huh. I'm glad they let you skip it, you know? Run, fool! Run, dude! What am I, like, losing stamina? What's happening here? Oh, look, a restock. That's great. That should be in, like, in all games when you're facing the boss. Or a boss. Almost got him. Oh shoot, don't die, please. Got him. Brilliant.
And so, Outrider, you've had your first kill. We Alter do not die so easily, do we?
Seth.
Come. We must speak.
Seth is pretty awesome.
They asked you to help them. To fight the altar down there. Why didn't you?
That pathetic monstrosity was a distraction.
People are dying because of him. Without the supply route open...
They all die. These feeble creatures. Slaughtering each other over scraps. You waste your gifts. Running errands for them. Trying to win their meaningless, endless war. You must realize, you're not like them anymore.
So what? I should play at being a god like you?
I am not playing. But you are something even more. Altered and Outrider. The last Outrider. Do what you were sent here for. Go! Beyond the frontier. These people need their gods. Only one like you could lead them to a future.
Why not you?
They call him Moloch. I fight another war, far above this petty squalor. My war is with the worst of our kind. This one is too powerful. He will destroy us all, unless I hunt him down. But this is not your fight. You are to be the shepherd. Find a way for them out of this slaughter. Outrider.
Nice.
Sure, it's done. Your supply line's open, I'm heading home.
Man, I would have been like, show me the way.
I can't believe it. Outrider, what you just did. I've lost 100 men trying.
Don't thank me yet. You still got a war to win.
Not sure anyone's winning this goddamn war. But there's something even more important you might be able to do. Come see me in my bunker.
I really like the lore behind this game. I like the story behind it so far. They're really ramping it up. Seth, he's legit. I don't remember the developer for this particular game. I know the publisher is Square Enix, but I don't remember which developer it is. Attend the debrief with Jakob and Shira at her command room.
Hey, Shira. I got some business in Hound's territory. What can you tell me about their leader, this guy Barker?
He fights dirty, preys on the innocent. His men are loyal because they're terrified of him.
And you let this guy run things inside your walls?
He's too well fortified at the bottom of the rift. I'm fighting one damn war already. I can't afford another.
Seems the Hounds have outlived their usefulness to you. Good thing I came along.
Hey, man. Why can't we just get the altar to go at him?
Any altar that fight with us are a luxury soldier.
Man, he needs to fix that slouch, though. Stand up straighter,
I
you know?
don't believe you. Hey, Tupek.
Yeah, Gub. Shira.
The signal in the forest. You remember it?
Yeah, like it was yesterday.
You still have its frequency, don't you?
You mean this frequency?
Curva. You got the winning lotto numbers tattooed on your ass cheek, too?
Still don't believe me?
Ugh, I hate when you play the I told you so.
That signal is still playing like a distant echo. It's digital, which means it must be coming from a place where there is no anomaly. The problem is, we've never been able to locate its source because we've never had the right frequency. Until you showed up. So now listen close. You need to bring those precise numbers to Dr. Abraham Zahidi, one of our last scientists.
Bullshit. He's been deep in enemy territory for weeks now. Five Rations says Zahidi's dead.
We don't know that.
You. I've seen you before. It was in the med lab. You woke me out of cryo.
Guess life's real funny that way.
Meet Jane, sniper, first class. She almost died trying to save his life. She'll guide you.
Wait, Shira. When we landed, that signal was already playing. Do you have any idea who or what is sending it?
Do yourself a favor. Don't ask that question. Whatever's out there, they don't want to be found. And whoever goes looking for that fucking signal ends up dead.
But it's the only chance we've got. And if anyone can get there alive, it's all of you.
Shira, come on.
Jakob! That's an order.
Sorry I left you to die in that med lab.
Hey, no worries.
Didn't really have a choice.
I'd have done the same.
Cover the hood, though, man. Come on.
Spread the word. Whoever finds McCain gets a week home from the front. 2 weeks if they find him alive.
Looks like she has something to say.
I know you have a million questions, but I don't have time.
You let me sleep in a few too many fucking years. I think you can find some time.
Oh, wow. How did this war start?
How did it all begin? Why'd you start fighting?
When the anomaly got bad, we had only just begun the colonization. There were still more than 500,000 frozen in cryo, waiting for us to wake them. But we already knew we couldn't feed them all. So one faction argued to just pull the power and let them die in their sleep, preserve the resources we had. The others wanted to give them a chance to live.
I can guess which side you were on.
I was wrong. We tried to be fair and to ration what we had. But it only led to bloodshed.
What did the insurgents want?
Your enemy. What did they want?
What do any of us want? To have enough. But there isn't. Enough food, enough water, anything. They won't settle until they have all we have. They want to destroy us. So I need to destroy them first.
How many altered are there?
What am I now? Altered? Help me understand.
What do you want to know?
How many are there?
There are lesser ones all over with small and strange mutations. But those with true power, only a handful. Still more than I'm comfortable with. But the soldiers revere them as gods.
Who do the altered fight for?
The other altered out there. Who do they fight for?
Whoever the fuck they want, you think anyone controls them? The ones who fight with us, they at least seem to have a reason for it. Some shred of humanity still. But on the other side, they're demonic, wrathful gods, machines of death. There's nothing human left.
That won't happen to me.
I pray that's true.
Is that the picture you took on landing day?
This is insane. I watched you take this photo a few hours ago.
That was a lifetime ago. That girl you met that day is long gone.
That girl could never have survived.
Take it. I don't need it anymore.
Seems like a marriage waiting to happen. The situation on the front line looks bad.
You've been gone too long to understand how truly fucked we are. There can be more than 50 or 60,000 of us left. More on the other side than ours. Soon there'll be none of us left to fight. The insurgents' last assault was a distraction. They were digging tunnels and planting charges right beneath us. They blew our front line all to hell.
I noticed.
The reports of casualties are uncountable. And one of my best men was out there, Lieutenant McCain. But a message just got through. And he's trapped under the rubble, still alive. I don't have any more men to spare. I need you to get him out.
Refuse. Accept.
It's the least I can do.
I want to hear the moment our search parties turn up anything about McCain.
Alright, well, can we get some food, you know? Like,
This McCain is still alive. I need to find him.
there's no food around or what? Madame Beauvoir.
Madame Beauvoir's little museum of lost things is always open.
What she got? Whoa.
No touching.
Beastie Boys on vinyl. Huh. Even on Earth, these were hard to come by.
How you know about that?
A long story. You a collector?
Someone gotta be. Everyone else is all too ready to forget.
How did, all this get here?
Well, when we left Earth, all we all got was one box of our things. Now people got no interest all the junk we brought. But not me. This our history. Of all we was, all we lost. My little museum of Earth. Always looking for donations. Oh my.
Sharpie?
It still has ink? How?
Like I said, long story.
Thank you.
Donations? Come on, we're just gonna sell it?
Without memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across anything else from old Earth, there's a home for it here.
I'll keep an eye out.
I feel like the voice doesn't match that.
Don't stop looking for those artifacts for me. I'm too old
character.
to go traipsing all over creation for this stuff anymore.
Huh. Collect your quest. Look for special indicators to locate collectible quest objectives. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the stream at that. Talk to this weirdo. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, subscribe, follow. Tell me what you think of the game.
I find it hard to believe this planet
Further on so far. That mini boss was pretty awesome. What do you think of that? What do you think of the enemies in this game? What do you think of the characters? What's that guy's name? The one with the superpowers? Gosh, I already forgot. Seth? What do you think of that guy? Anyways, well, I'm gonna end the stream. So, take care.